There is the Bradley effect right there, Mike. I can't tell you how many professionals Mika and I spoke to over the past year that in a crowd setting would not admit that they were voting for Donald Trump, but they would take us to the side after the meeting or after the speech or after the lunch, and they'd say, I'm voting for him. I'm just sick and tired of this. I'm voting for him. And I think John's onto a great point here. It is the college-educated whites that we're not going to admit that to polite society.
Well, and just to clarify, I'll just say one thing just to make sure this is clear. She ended up winning white college women by only 6, and she lost white college men, which she'd been leading by a dozen points for months. So it's a huge turnaround in this particular segment, which was a big part of the reason why a lot of people thought Trump could not win.
Again, the very people, Mike, who would not admit to polite society they were voting for Donald Trump.
I'm sure there was a reverse Bradley effect in some quarters. I have no doubt about that. But I think in the country at large, there was no reverse Bradley effect. It was just people who were going to vote for Donald Trump no matter what. No matter what he said, no matter what he did, no matter how he behaved. They were determined to vote for Donald Trump, and they were ignored. They were ignored by pollsters, they were ignored by the media, and they showed up yesterday in astounding numbers, a wave of people across the country that I think has rendered both political parties in this moment irrelevant.
Let's be very